Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Heart Hustle. It's always a pleasure to have you here because this channel is all about bringing clarity to the real challenges men face in dating and relationships. Today we're going to talk about a question that every man has asked himself at some point: how to deal with intimacy at the beginning of a relationship. When you're just starting out, there's always that doubt. Am I moving too fast? Will she think I'm distant if I don't take initiative? What's the right balance so I don't seem cold or pushy? The truth is, at this early stage, intimacy can either strengthen the bond or, if mishandled, push you apart. That's why I prepared this video, to show you the top 5 tips for handling intimacy at the start of a relationship. No rushing, but also not holding back too much. These are practical strategies to help you find the right balance and build a solid connection from the very beginning. So before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and drop a like. Here on Heart Hustle, we go straight to the point about what really matters in dating and building strong relationships. Top 5. Respect her pace, and yours too. At the start of a relationship, one of the biggest mistakes men make is rushing. There's a natural anxiety to move forward, as if physical intimacy is some kind of trophy or proof that the relationship is going well. But that mindset can backfire. Every couple has its own rhythm. There's no universal rule, no secret timeline. What matters is the right moment for both of you. Respecting her pace shows maturity. It shows that you're not just there for the physical side, but also for the bond you're building. Many women pull away because they feel the man is focused only on their body, not their heart. But respecting your own pace is just as important. Some men push themselves to move faster than they're comfortable with, just to avoid seeming insecure. That only creates discomfort on both sides. The truth is simple. Real intimacy only happens when both people are ready. Forcing it ruins things, and holding back too much can push her away. Balance is maturity. Practical example. If she hasn't shown signs she's ready for more physical closeness, but you insist, she'll likely feel pressured. On the other hand, if she shows affection and you pull away harshly out of fear, she might think you're not interested. The key is learning to read signals: her eyes, her tone, her body language. Those cues often tell you if it's time to get closer or if it's better to give space. Top 4. Start with emotional intimacy. Before any physical steps, what really sustains a new relationship is emotional intimacy. That's the foundation that gives security for both of you to move forward naturally. A man who knows how to listen, who shows genuine interest, who remembers the details she shares, is already building intimacy in a much more powerful way than one who tries to rush things. Example, if she says, "I had a rough day at work," you can just answer, "Oh, I see." Or you can go deeper. What happened? What made it tough? That difference changes everything. It shows you're present and truly interested. Think of emotional intimacy like watering a plant. The more you nurture it, the more it grows. And when that base is strong, physical closeness happens naturally as a consequence. Remember, most women open up physically only when they already feel safe emotionally. And you, through your actions, can create that safe space. Top 3. Use subtle gestures to show affection. Many men think they need to impress or push things physically early on. But in reality, it's the small, consistent gestures that build closeness at the start of a relationship. A longer hug when you meet, holding her hand gently, maintaining eye contact while she talks, or sending a simple message the next day like, "I really enjoyed being with you yesterday." These gestures show interest and care in a much more powerful way than trying to move too fast. Example, you go out together, and instead of making a big move, you look her in the eyes at the end of the night and say, "I had a great time with you, and I'd love to see you again soon." That kind of sincerity builds excitement and trust. Intimacy is like a puzzle. You build it piece by piece. If you try to force all the pieces at once, the picture falls apart. Top 2. Communicate your boundaries and desires. Many men think that talking about intimacy feels awkward or kills the mood. But silence in this area is far more dangerous. If you don't express what you're feeling, what you're comfortable with, or what you'd like, you leave space for misunderstandings. And when both people aren't aligned, frustration sets in. Example, maybe you want to make it clear that you prefer to take things slow, that you value connection before moving forward physically. Or maybe you feel ready for more closeness, but you want to express it respectfully. "I really enjoy being with you, and I'd love to be closer, but only when it feels right for both of us." Conversations like this show courage and respect at the same time. That's not weakness. That's strength. Women value men who know how to communicate, because communication is the real foundation of intimacy that lasts. Top 1. Build intimacy as a process, not a goal. This is the most important point of all. Many men treat intimacy as if it's an achievement, like something you have to reach after a certain number of weeks. That mindset turns the relationship into a race, and relationships aren't races, they're journeys. Intimacy is not the destination, it's the path. It grows in the small moments you share, a laugh, an honest conversation, a random kind gesture, a new experience together. The more you focus on enjoying the present, the more intimacy grows naturally. Instead of asking yourself, when will it happen? Ask, what can I do today to help her feel more comfortable and connected to me? That simple shift removes pressure and creates space for something more natural, more authentic, and much deeper. So, did these tips make sense to you? Have you ever gone through a situation where you weren't sure how to handle intimacy at the beginning of a relationship? Share your thoughts in the comments, because your story might help another guy who's facing the same challenge. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and give this video a like. Here on Heart Hustle, we talk openly and directly about the real struggles men face in dating and relationships. And share this video with that friend who just started dating and has no idea how to handle intimacy. This might be exactly what he needs to hear right now. Thanks so much for watching until the end. Remember, intimacy isn't a race, it's a process. And when you understand that, relationships flow with more ease, honesty, and depth. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay strong.